What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Bucos Locker, coming to you again. Subscribe, like, comment, share on all the new videos. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon to notify you on all new videos that's posted on this channel. Shouts out to all the Pirate and Sea Bandits. Thank you for supporting this channel. Shout out to everybody in the Bucs community. Agree to disagree. We are all on the same ship. So, I am back again. Day number 3. We got some more days, folks. We got plenty more draft prospects to talk about. But as you can see, I am starting out with the trenches, specifically offensive tackle. And I might touch on a couple guards. But the draft is April 27th, I think, to the April 27th through the 29th. I'll be doing a mock draft April 26th. Mock draft 3.0. I got 2.0. I got to actually post 2.0 in the group and on the Twitter page too. So, yeah. So hopefully everybody had a good day. I had a good day. Productive day to a degree, right? I'm gonna give everybody a chance to get in here. Come on in. It's early. Remember, after 15 minutes, you are late. After 15 minutes, you are late. So, we got Zach in the building, got Damian, Brent, Jonathan Brutus, Young Deezy, John McGee, with the 5th McGee. So I've been watching some film on the Anton Harrison and Dawand Jones. Pretty interesting prospects. 2 different type of prospects, I would say. One is a left tackle, and the other is a right tackle. In my opinion. But I think they are different players, but we'll get into that. We will get into that. First down. We got Eli in the building. What's up, buddy? Come on in. I'll give everybody a chance. Clap it up. Come on in. Look, as we got a couple more videos. I got a couple more videos to make when it comes to O-linemen. It's about 10 guys. Now there is some guys that the Bucs could get later on. You know what I'm saying? And now, matter of fact, I'll give you some of the guys that the Bucs could get later on, if they wanted to, right? Cody Mulch, Matthew Bergeron, Blake Freeland, and Jalen Duncan. If they wanted to pass up the 19th pick, instead of picking a tackle at 19, if they go edge rusher, what up, King Cook? You wish. If they want to go edge rusher in the first round, I would totally understand that. I don't agree with it. I will understand it. If the edge rusher, Nolan Smith and Miles Murphy possibly falling down to 19, I can understand why they would go get an edge rusher. But that would not be the move to make, in my opinion. Because if they make the move to edge rusher, that means you better get your tackle in the second round. And, there's about 4 guys most likely will be going in that second round range, early second round. Like the Bucs are picking 50. So, do you think Cody Mulch and Matthew Bergeron and Blake Freeland and Jalen Duncan, you think they'll be there at 50? Probably so, maybe, but you got to be careful with that. Got to be careful. You want the high-end talent, But if you do not pick the high end talent at tackle, because there's 6 tackles that's going to go in the first round, in my opinion. Just watching tape, there's about 6 guys that's going to go in the first round. It's up to the Bucs. You want the first wave, or do you want the second wave, which is the second round? Mid, late second round, going to the third round. Because if you wait, you miss out. Almost the same situation with the Tristan Wirfs, Andrew Thomas, Mekhi Becton, and Jedarick Willis. All went in the first round. Boom, 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 boom. And that's how this is how this draft is going to be. It's going to be the same way. The minute the first tackle come off the board, I can guarantee you, between picks 5 and 18, you got 6 tackles. 6. From 5 to 18, that's 13 picks. Now, there are some teams that need cornerbacks and pass rushers, which will allow some of these tackles to fall. But between 5 and 18, there's a possibility that the Bucs can miss out on the top 6 tackles. Now, there's about 4 of them that's going to be gone before 19. So that's all I was telling y'all about. Do the Bucs need to trade up a little bit to get one of them? Because you got to solidify the O-line at tackle. And depending on who you draft, that's what you do. You got to figure out what you're going to do with Tristan Wirfs. So you can't really move Tristan Wirfs until you figure out who you're going to draft, right? And most of these guys are versatile. They can play right or left tackle, but you kind of want to solidify. You want to get your guys. Now, in today's 2 prospects, one of these guys, to me, is a pure right tackle. And the other guy is a left tackle. More of a left tackle. But we'll see. So, with that being said, what up, LaDevian Green? LaDevin Green? Ethan, what's up, man? So, let's get on with the show. I ain't going to hold y'all up too long tonight. I'm going to get right to it. So, the first prospect I'm going to talk about tonight, one of 2 prospects, I want to talk about Anton Harris, right? I want to talk about Anton Harris. He played left tackle at Oklahoma. Buck Fanatic, what's up? Haitian Boy 407. Big Buck in the building. You are early. Sit right in the front. I see you. I see you. So, as I was saying, the first prospect I do want to talk about is Anton Harris. University of Oklahoma Sooner Boomer. His stock has risen because before the combine and before all this stuff had started moving forward, his name wasn't really talked about in the first round like that. It was more late first, maybe, more than likely second round, right? But after some tape, scouts reviewed it, combine, pro day, stock rise. Because before the season, he wasn't on the radar like that. But this is what happens when you improve your technique and you get better. Now his name is being talked about being a pretty much solidified first round pick. And I understand why after watching some tape. And I continue to watch tape. I'm watching tape right now. Still, as we talk. That's just what I do. And I would say this. The Bucs have an opportunity to get a left tackle or a right tackle. It doesn't matter. Whoever they get. But Anton Harris, 6'4", 315 pounds, give or take a few, right? 9 1/4 wings, 9 1/4 hands, 9 1/4. And its arm length is 34 1/8. Now, I didn't get a chance to get his wingspan, but he's a pretty long guy. So I like him. He's athletic. He has good movement, footwork, right? That comes with athleticism. I think he'll be a very good pass pro guy off the rip. Like right away, Anton Harris will be a insert day one. You passing the ball, if you're a passing team, he'll fit right in there with no problem. Because Oklahoma threw the ball quite a bit. That's what they do in Oklahoma. Now, being a good pass pro going into the NFL is a good thing because the NFL is a passing league now. It's not a heavy run scheme. Depending on where he falls at, in particular, if at 19, if he's there, and if all the guys that the Bucs were looking at are gone, like the top, 4 or 5 guys are gone that on their board, and Anton Harrison is sitting there at 19, do you take the chance and trade back a couple spots and pick up a couple picks and still get him, or you take him at 19? Now, here's the thing: the Bucs going into this season won't be no passing team. I'm chucking the ball around like that. Not with Baker Mayfield and Kyle Trask. I hate to tell y'all that, but I've just been honest. You want me to be honest? I gotta be honest. You're not chucking the ball around with Kyle Trask or Baker Mayfield, whoever the quarterback is. So you're going to have to run the ball. Now, my concerns about Anton Harrison is run blocking. Oklahoma was not a heavy run blocking team. They was out of the shotgun quite a bit. So there was a lot of RPO, a lot of one read throws. So you have to be careful with guys like Anton Harrison, but he has the potential to be good. And you don't want to pass up, especially when you have a hole, particularly at left tackle. And oh, by the way, Donovan Smith still is not signed yet. What does that tell you, folks? What does that tell you about Donovan Smith? Expired. Told y'all about Donovan Smith. You tried to talk yourself about Donovan Smith. You fool. You played yourself. Told you. I tried to warn y'all. I told y'all this. I like to go back and just let y'all reminder message. Told y'all about Donovan Smith. You did not want to believe me. And I'm talking about Donovan Smith before Tom Brady got here. I'm going to keep emphasizing that. Before Tom Brady got here, Donovan Smith, he's been below average at best. Oh, average at best. And you did not want to believe me. I'm not talking about most of you understood where I was coming from. But a lot of you Bucs fans in those Facebook groups, you was capping because you hated the quarterback so much. You refused to acknowledge the poor play at left tackle and at right tackle. And you had a green Alex Kappa. You refused to acknowledge that because all the attention was on the quarterback. I'm talking about pre-Brady. See, everything comes to centerfold when you just pay attention and listen. When you get out your feelings about a particular player and look at the team, particularly in that situation, if you look at the O-line and get out your feelings, pre-Brady, you would have understood Donovan Smith should have been gone. Or he should have been kicked in to play guard. But nope. But Jameis, that's what you kept doing. A lot of you kept pointing that finger at the quarterback. But see, now he's gone and still not signed. What's up, Cody? Still not signed for a reason, folks. Folks like, well, we got guys in the draft. We good. You would think a team in the late 20s, early, late 20s, 30, whatever, that they might not be able to get the top tackles. Maybe you go sign Donovan Smith. Nope. They're going to wait till after the draft. And that's a risk for Donovan Smith. He'll probably get signed. But trust me, folks, it ain't finna get no better for him. I seen people talking about bring Donovan Smith back. Nope, we good. We got other guys that we can pick from. They done moved on from him. You got guys like Anton Harrison. Is he perfect? No. Strength, I got a question about his strength, in my opinion. There's mixed reviews about his strength. But I don't too much like his anchor right now. His technique, I'm going to say this about all of them. Technique can always improve. Hand placement. He can use his hands better. But once again, with good coaching, that can be developed. Because, see, Anton Harrison is not Tristan Wirfs coming into the draft. Let's make that clear. But given the right coaching and the right training and the program, the nutrients, all that's right stretching, he can play at a high level. A lot of these guys going in the first round are going in the first round because they're going off potential and the ceiling. Because if Anton Harrison plays to his highest level, now you got a player that's an all-pro or a pro bowler every year. Or, third team all-pro, or he's a pro bowler or borderline pro bowler, right? Or he might be one of these guys that can, after year 2, make a jump. Unlike Donovan Smith. Matter of fact, when's the last time the Bucs had a good left tackle? When's the last time the Bucs had a good left tackle? Don't worry, I'll wait. When's the last time the Bucs had a elite left tackle? Or if not elite, right at the borderline. Because it sure wasn't Donovan Smith. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real. Because, what's up, Chris? These guys, I'm going to say it like this. Going into the draft, from what I've seen so far, these guys are better than Donovan Smith. At this stage of their career, at this point. Donald Penn was borderline, right? I would say Donald Penn was better than Donovan Smith. I wouldn't say Donald Penn was elite, but he was better than Donovan Smith. Yeah, Kenyatta Walker. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Paul Gruber. Just saying. But we don't have a history of having Carl. Don't remind me about Carl Nicks, man. Okay? Don't remind me about Carl Nicks, right? But that just shows you, to be honest with you, Tristan Wirfs is a top 3 O-lineman in Bucs history. Already. Jeremy, no. Nope. Nope. Tristan Wirfs is already a top 3 O-lineman in the Bucs history already. Probably number 1. That should tell you how terrible the Bucs left tackle situation or right tackle situation has been. We have not been known to have good O-lines. Particularly that tackle. I'm talking about tackle. I know y'all talking about guards and all. Tackle. Tackle. Follow me, folks. Tackle. Not guard. Tackle. Look at the Bucs tackle history. Left tackle and right tackle. Look at it. It's terrible. Terrible. I'm just saying, well, we're talking about tackles. Let's get back to tackles. Terrible at tackle for a long time. And you could say the last several years hasn't been great. Outside of Tristan Wirfs, what do we have at tackle? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. You were so focused on the quarterback. I'm exposing what y'all should have been seeing for years. We are reaching deep in the bag, bringing out Donald Penn, Jeremy Trueblood, Kenyatta Walker, DeMar Dotson. That's what we're doing? Terrible. So the Bucs have a chance to get, if he's available, Anton Harrison. I'm watching the tape right now. Yes, he has question marks. Technique, hands, his strength, his anchor. But he's a good pass pro. Harold, I see you, Harold. Dada, I see you. Terrible, folks. Terrible. So the Bucs, at least they're trying to right the wrongs in their franchise history at tackle. We're not known to be having good tackles, right? What up, Riz, Ty, J May? Did I say that right? Uncle Toasty 215. I'm just saying, folks. The Bucs have an opportunity to have 2 young tackles for the next 7 years. If they pick the right one, if they give us the Tristan Wirfs draft pick at 19. This is a similar situation, but this time, remember, we had a consensus 4. Like Autumn, you knew 4 guys going in the top 18. Jadarick Willis, Andrew Thomas, Mekhi Becton, Tristan Wirfs. You knew that. You knew it. Here we go again. This time we got about 6 guys that can go between 5 and 19. Can the Bucs find a way to pick the right one? Can the Bucs pick the right tackle? Not the position, but the amount of tackles that's available from pick 5 to 19. Can the Bucs find a way to get another Tristan Wirfs at left tackle or right tackle? Because as I transition to the next player. Oh, let me give y'all a scheme for Anton Harrison. Zone. A zone scheme. And the Bucs do want to run a zone scheme. And if you draft Anton Harrison in 19, you don't have to move Tristan Wirfs to the left tackle. You can leave him at right. If you pick Anton Harrison, he's more of a left tackle to me. Can he play right tackle? Sure. But you ain't got to move Tristan Wirfs. He can stay right where he at. Also, Anton Harrison, I don't see a lot of mean streak in him. Because I think that's because the way Oklahoma played. Oklahoma is not a rugged, tough, bang 'em up team. Like, they're not that type of team. They're a more finesse team. Dylan Gabriel, Marvin Mims. They got the running back that we could draft, Eric Gray. So they got some NFL prospects on that. I think there was a more finesse team. So you had to be able to move. But zone scheme will work perfect for Anton Harrison. Zone scheme with some good pass pro. With some solid, play call in the passing game. But I think he'll be an instant difference maker in the pass blocking because of what Oklahoma ran in college. And plus Big 12, nobody plays defense. Now, remember, there was a game in the Big 12 that when Oklahoma played Kansas State, and he went against a top 50, 60 pick, number 91, the defensive end from Kansas State. Anton Harrison had to block him a few times. And it was back and forth because that number 91, I can't pronounce his name. I trust me, I know y'all know who I'm talking about. I can't pronounce his name. But he's going to get drafted early, possibly late first round, early second. I don't think he's going to go past 50. If he's there in the second round for the Bucs, five technique, can he stand up? I don't know. I'm just saying. But I can't pronounce his name. But Anton Harrison, it was going back and forth. Number 91 was getting in there a little bit, and Anton had some help. He had some help. Yeah. Number 91, he's like relentless. Like he just be moving. Just calm down. Number 91, calm down. The extra. We need a guy like that, though. I'm gonna get to him when we talk about the edge. Felix, I can't pronounce his last name, but we need guys like that with motors that can get after the quarterback. He's long too. Can't wait to talk about those guys next week. The D linemen, outside linebackers, because we do need some of those guys too. The Carl Brooks, the Ojolari type guys. Get after the quarterback, because what we got is Vita and Shaq Barrett coming off injury, and Joe Tryon, question marks. Logan Hall, is he ready? Dietrich not short. Anthony Nelson, Jag. Gill, Jag. We don't need no more Jags. We need instant impact. To be honest with you, as I know I'm going off a little topic right now, but I want to say this. The Bucs need a Jeffrey Simmons, Christian Wilkins type D lineman. And if you look at the Kansas State guy, you can line him up and down that line. To be honest with you, that dude, he's versatile. That dude can move, man. Like you can put him at right over the center, and he'll cause problems. He has a frame. He has length. I was just watching Kansas State and Big 12, Kansas State and Oklahoma. Go watch the game. Go watch the game. Number 91, that you can just see it. Like, look like he's gonna be something. And the Bucs need guys at the D line like that you can line up the 5 technique, you can do the 0 technique, or if you go 4 down linemen, you can put him at the 5 and the 3 tech, or you can put him at wide 9. You can rush him inside or outside. And I don't think the Bucs have a lot of that, in my opinion. I don't think the Bucs have a lot of versatile guys on the D line. Enough, right? Enough for those guys. I mean, Logan Hall, we don't know we got him. Was it Felix Anduke Umazada? I'm just saying. Drew Sanders, by the way. Drew Sanders, I'm talking about. Chop Beats 215. Michael Alexander, welcome, Saints fan. Welcome to the locker room. Glad to have you here. So you do know who I'm talking about. Yes. Felix. His name is Felix Umaza. Umaza, whatever. But I watched that Big 12 game, Oklahoma, Kansas State. I was watching Anton Harrison. He did a good job. But that number 91, I'm just saying, I don't know if he's going to be really, really good. I'm just putting y'all on game. If he's there in the second round, can't have enough guys like that. I like what I saw on tape. Just saying. And sometimes that translates to the NFL. Tape don't lie. I'm just saying. And yes, and he can play the run. And he's long. And the Bucs need guys like that. But anyway, let's get back to the O-line. Because I'm going to talk about the D-line because we need about 2 or 3 of them. We need about 2 or 3 of them. I'm going to keep it 100. We need about 2 or 3 more D linemen in this draft. 2nd round, 5th round, 6th or 7th round. Get about 3 of them. And hopefully those later picks can turn into something. To be quite frank, I would not be tripping if the Bucs, out of those 9 picks, they get 2 O linemen and 3 D linemen. I would not trip at all. I'm just keeping it real. Out of 9 picks, I would not be mad if the Bucs spend 5 picks in the trenches. 3 on the D line, 2 on the O line. Your O lineman in the 1st round, D lineman in the 2nd round, 3rd round pick, you can kind of maybe go get a linebacker, maybe a better tight end or running back. And then that 5th round, those 2 5th round picks, pick another D lineman. or you know, the receiver, or whatever, and it's two 6th-round picks. Pick another D lineman. Then set 2 7th-round picks. Pick an O lineman. I mean, what's the problem? I'm just saying, at least 5 minimum on both sides, like total in the trenches. 5. That's in my opinion, though. I hope the Bucs do something like that. Ricky Robinson, what's up, man? First down. But that's just my opinion. Just watching the Bucs, look at how they currently constructed. They just need some more juice, specifically on the D-line. Like, I just want them to have some late-round picks that turn out to be something. And they got them on cheap deals for 4 years. So you like, man, we got these guys for 4 years. We can play these guys for 4 years. Logan Hall, match with Tryon, you know, Shaq Barrett pretty much on the downside of his career. You got some guys on the line, like a Justin Houston from Detroit. He just, you know, you can grab your Carl Brooks late, you know, maybe 5th round, maybe trade back in the 4th round. You know, you got to be able to do this, man. I don't want to know it. I'm telling y'all right now. You Jason Light detractors, I won't hear it. You run around here beating your chest about Vita Vea and Tristan Wirfs and Antoine Winfield Jr. and Jamel Dean and Carlton Davis, and Chris Godwin. No. I'm not letting you ride this draft. I'm not going to let you ride this draft. I promise you. I'm going to call you out. I'm going to bring your butt in the locker room, and I want you to defend any BS picks that Jason Light does, because you quit to talk about what about he did this good. Okay, well, what about when he does some weird, ridiculous pick in the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd round? Explain that pick. Because you can explain the good picks, but you can't explain the bad picks. That's not how it works over here. I'm going to get you. I promise you. You better hope on first 3 rounds. Check, and check. A+, A-, or B+. You better hope, you Jason Light defenders. You better hope. Because I told y'all, you need starters. You need starters. No more Jags. We got too many Jags in the O-line, empty at the left tackle. You got Jags in the interior. Those guys are Jags. Let's be real. 32nd in the run game, running the ball, Jags. Them D linemen we got. Is Joe Tryon a Jag? Is Logan Hall a Jag? I'm not gonna call him out right away, because I'm gonna give him 1 more year. I'm gonna give Tryon 1 more year. Logan Hall, okay, we need some improvement. Shaq Barrett, can you recover from your knee injury? We know what Vita's good. We know what we got with Vita, but he can't be leading our team in sacks. Can't be leading our 340-pound guy leading our team in sacks. Anthony Nelson's a Jag. Detroit Sinat is a Jag. Cam Gill is a Jag. It's ridiculous. Look at our D-line. Matter of fact, let me ask you this question before I get back on the other prospect I want to talk about on the O-line. That's why I can't wait to talk about D-line as well. If you had to look at our D-line, our trenches, right? Outside linebacker and our D lineman, where would you rank them at? Out of curiosity. As of right now, what would you rank our D line at? And outside linebackers, like the group. Rich Sing 41, what's up, man? Where would you rank our D linemen, starters in second team, and our outside linebackers, starters in second team? Where would you rank them at? I'm just curious. Okay, so 23, cover 2 spy, bottom 3rd. Okay. Top 20. Okay, you said top 20, but where? Give me a range. Like just look at the players, right? Just look at the players. Outside linebacker, D lineman. We ain't talking about middle linebacker, strong side linebacker. We're not talking about that. We're just talking about just the big guys and outside linebackers that rush the rushing the passer. So what are we doing? So what? So when you say top 18, top 20, when you just give a number, that's fine. Range, maybe that might sound better. That might kind of make more sense. Give me a range. Okay, 16, 17, 16. Okay, cool. Is that bottom third, bottom of the league, 24th, 28th, 25th, 29th. Damn, y'all harsh. Well, I mean, Vita Vea was our sack leader, right, at 6.5. So that doesn't scream upper tier. I'll tell you this one. I'm gonna tell you this much. It ain't tier 1. It is not tier 2. So tier 1 and tier 2, they're not even close to that. There is a gap. There is a gap between tier 1 to tier 2, and there's another gap between tier 2 and tier 3. And there's another gap between tier 3 and tier 4. And of course, tier 5, you just not good. Now, we're not Atlanta Falcons bad or Chicago Bears bad, right? That's the bottom of the barrel. I don't think we bottom of the barrel, but I'm gonna give you my range based on the D line and the outside linebacker. I'm gonna say between 18 to about 24. About 18 to 24. And that's basically tier 3. Tier 3, top tier 4. I'm talking about D lineman, outside linebacker. So there's a range. So the Bucs are more like a tier 3-ish, mid-tier 3-ish, upper tier 4 D line, in my opinion. And I'll get into more of that next week when I talk about the D lineman. But between 18 and 24, that's not good. It's not good. When your nose tackle is the sack leader, your D line's not good. It's not good. And you literally saw Chiefs game, Ravens game, Steelers game, Panthers game, San Francisco game, Bengals game in the second half, Cowboys game in the playoffs. 7 games. You literally saw the D-line was like, what are you doing? What is this? What is this? You saw the Bucs game. You saw the Bucs D-line for 7 games. I named 7 games. 7 that you was like, what is this? What is 7 games? They were terrible. I'm talking about awful. Bengals game, second half. Ravens game, second half. Terrible against the Panthers. Terrible against the Steelers. Even the Browns game, 8 games. Anyway, so the second prospect I do want to talk about, let's get back to the O-line, because I can talk about D-line all day. It's not good enough. No matter how you spin it, it's not good enough. It is what it is. You can convince yourself we're tier 2. No, we're not. When the Bucs had, the Bucs had 40-something sacks. Let's see, 5.5 from Devin White, couple from Winfield Jr. Some other guys made some sacks. I'm talking about the D-line. Stop playing. Don't play yourself. So the second prospect I do want to talk about, the Bucs could draft at 19, which this wouldn't be a bad pick right here, based on watching the tape. As I continue to watch tape, still watching tape, by the way. He goes by the name of Dawand Jones. This mammoth mountain Trent Brown-like type tackle, right tackle. I think he's a pure right tackle. Dawand Jones, remember, he was the right tackle, and Paris Johnson was the left tackle at Ohio State. So the Bucs can get one of them, either one, I'll be. There's talks that Dawand Jones might be the first tackle off the board. I'm just saying. Dawand Jones will be an excellent addition to the Bucs, especially for what they want to do. Now, if I had to pick between the two, I'm taking Dawand Jones based on what the Bucs want to do. Power, needs some strength, right? So he's very powerful. He's big. He's long. He has a basketball background. True right tackle. He could play probably left, but I think he'd be really good at right tackle. Power scheme will be work well for him, and the Bucs do need to get aggressive up front. They need to run some power football. I know they're gonna run some zone, but you need some beef up. Need some grade A beef up front, specifically at tackle. Right? He has the longest wingspan in NFL history. 7 feet and 6 inches. Remember that Freddy Krueger movie when he was walking in the alley and he had those long arms? I think it was Freddy's Revenge. I think it was part 2. When he had those long, I think it was it part 2? Freddy's Revenge? When he was walking in the alley and he had those long arms, was it part 1? But anyway, so for what the Bucs want to do, Dawand Jones will be insert here. All these guys will be insert starters day one. Like, look, whoever the Bucs pick will be a starter. There's no question about that. At tackle, whoever they pick, left tackle or right tackle, they will be a starter. No ifs, ands, or buts. Ain't no but no. Brian Branch, who cares? B. John Robinson, I don't give 2 sugar honey iced teas. I don't. Told y'all, I'm not doing that. Not this week. Strong hands. He gets on you, he get a hold of you, it's over. And his player comp is Trent Brown. I bet you'll like a guy like that on the Bucs. Now, they say he could play left tackle, but I'm good on that. I'm good on left tackle for Dawand Jones. I think it'd be a perfect right tackle. Big, long, strong, physical, powerful. Now, he has some agility, but some of his negatives, slow. So having a zone scheme or RPO scheme, I don't think that's his strength. Gap scheme, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Freddy arms. Remember? I think it was Freddy's Revenge Part 2. But a little slow in space. That's why I say the zone or reach blocking won't be good for him. So if the Bucs call a play to pull a right tackle from right to left, you don't want to see the guy in space like that. Not a guy that big. Now he's 6'8", 374 pounds, probably 400 pounds with a burger, right? 87-inch wingspan, 87 and 7/8 wingspan, 11 and 5/8 hand size. It's like 2 of my hands almost, like literally. His hands is like big as my, like you take my full hand and you put half of my hand. That's his hand size. Now he could get beat leverage. If you get inside Dawand Jones, I've seen a couple plays where, if you get to him, if you get up under his pads and you got enough strength, you can kind of get his leverage off balance. You can get him off balance. Quick pass rushers can give him a problem. But his arms are so long. So he can recover if he doesn't move his feet well. He got arms. He can literally push you around the quarterback with no problem. You're not going to just run through him. Because when I watched the Ohio State tape, he didn't do a lot of pulling. They didn't have him in space a lot. I noticed that. They did not have him in space a lot. So I think Dawand Jones will be an insert day one. And see, now if you draft Dawand Jones, well, you know what that means, right? Tristan Wirfs to the left tackle. I mean, it makes sense. It would definitely make sense. I mean, let's be real. They want to start at right tackle. Tristan Wirfs, you're going to the left, buddy. Now we basically got what we wanted, right? Because we wanted Tristan Wirfs to the left anyway. But I understand they don't make him move to the left. But you want Dawand Jones at left tackle though? I think he'd be better at right tackle. I mean, there's another starter right there. But yeah, Dawand Jones, he's that dude. And even for a big guy, he got some decent feet, but he's slow. But he's big. He's a big dude. But you ain't finna just. I would say this for speed rushers, you better be careful because if you think you're just gonna keep running around that dude, if he get his hands on you, it's a wrap. In my Hellraiser voice, was it Hellraiser 2 or 3? What's his What's the Hellraiser's little minions is his little group? I forgot what they call them. The people that he changed over and they kind of like walk with him and stuff. The guy with the camera, with the camera guy that got caught and he had the camera in his head and he was like, he poked the hole in that girl head, that dude head, the cop head, or thing like that, and he was like, "It's a wrap." I forgot what they call them. These pinheads, chain reaction bars. But yeah. So what do y'all think about Anton Harrison? Oh, Necroman. Yeah, there we go. Yep. That's them. You got it right, Mom, for Christ. See, I did watch all the Hellraisers back to back to back to back. And it was like, whoa, But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But what y'all think about Anton Harrison and Dawand Jones? What y'all think? Tell me in the comment section. I like them both. They both will feel a need right away. And it's pretty much a cut and dry what the Bucs need. Look, I got a couple more videos. Tomorrow be Thursday. I got a video Friday. I might do one Saturday for some like late round old lineman guys. But I just want to talk about the top guys because come on. My last video of the O-line, I might bring up some late round guys like a Jalen Duncan. They say second round, third round, but I'll consolidate those guys in one video. Is that fair enough? I'll consolidate that last video with the late round guys. The guys maybe in the 5th round, 6th round, 7th round. I'll do a consolidation. I'll just run through them, throw the names out there, watch a little tape of those guys, and just do it like that. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and tomorrow will be about the top guys. Friday will be about the fringe, the second round guys, and then Saturday I'll just throw in the video for the late round guys. Is that fair enough? Is that fair enough? Anyway, shouts out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. Thank you for joining. I told you I ain't gonna keep y'all on tonight. Thank you for joining another episode of Locker Room Talk, specifically about the trenches, the draft prospects, tackle. I might even throw a couple guards in there too. Should I bring up some guards? Or do we have enough of those already? Should I bring up the guards? Should I talk about Osiris Torrance? Cody Marsh can play guard. Should I talk about the guards? Because our guards are Jags. You ain't got to agree with me. It is what it is, folks. Our guards are Jags. You can't sit up and tell me, you can. That doesn't mean I'm going to believe you, that our interior is good. Coming off a season when we ranked 32nd in running the ball. So wait a minute. Our interior is good, but our running game was 32nd in the NFL. So you're going to convince me that our interior O-line is not really bad. Stenny, the Hainsley, the Luke Gedeke, And Leverett. Okay, I got you, Robert. It's going to be hard to convince me. Our guard situation is not good. It is what it is. You could do a Devin White, Robert Hainsley, and a 5th round pick to get another 2nd round pick. That the Bucs might need to wheel and deal. Throw a Robert Hainsley and a Devin White and a 5th round pick. Get your 2 and another get a 2 and a 4th round pick. I'm just saying, folks. Our interior is not good. So I'll talk about a couple cards. But it's just gonna be hard to convince me that our interior is good. Oh, man, Aaron Stinnie's gonna come back and should I remind y'all? Let me help y'all out. The old trusty notepad here. Bucs rushing attack. 24th, 2019. Molly Mall, what's up? 2020, the Bucs rushing attack. Super Bowl year. 28th. 2021, Bucs rushing attack. 26. 2022, 32nd in the NFL. Oh, but our interior is good because Aaron Stinnie's going to come back. And Nick Leverett did a good job. And Luke Gedeke is going to go to the right tackle. And Robert Hainsley, he can play guard and center. Terrible. Expired. And you're going to try to sit up and convince me our running game is good. You're going to convince me that those Jags are good. And then we got Ryan Jensen coming off a ridiculous, bad knee injury and played in the Cowboys game and made no difference. He was terrible. Bucs couldn't even run the ball with Ryan Jensen at center. Rushed him back, made him look even worse. Probably should have kept him out of the game. But like I said, you're going to convince me that Luke Gedeke, who shouldn't have been drafted in the 2nd round in the first place, Robert Hainsley, light in the butt, he's okay. Nick Leverett and Aaron Stinnie, that's who your interior O-lineman is? With an older Ryan Jensen? Come on, man. 32nd run game in the NFL? Did you not watch the San Francisco game? Did you not watch the Ravens game? The Bengals game in the second half? Did you not watch the Steelers game? Did you not watch the Panthers game? Did you not watch the Browns game? Huh? What are we doing? Did you not watch the Saints game? The Rams game? Couldn't do nothing in the rain game. But our interior is fine, though. But Luke Gedeke played good in week 18 at right tackle. And we lost that game too. But Luke Gedeke, he played good the last 2 games. Yeah. Yeah. Interior. Matter of fact, here goes another question. What do you rank the Bucs interior O-line? What do you rate the Bucs interior O-line? I was at the game, Ethan. Wasn't good at all. Where would you rank the Bucs interior O-line? Because we might need to spend that 5th round and the 6th round pick there. Which I don't think they'll do it, but what would you rank the Bucs interior O-line? That's Stinnie, Jansen, Hainsley, Leverett, Gedeke. Now here's the thing. Stinnie, Leverett are backups. Hainsley, fringe starter, fringe. And Luke Gedeke, I don't know what to call him. Ryan Jensen, still a starter. Sandoval Sandoval, you got the Bucs interior ranked 18? Explain, please. Did you factor in the Bucs had the worst run game in the NFL? 32nd in the NFL, and you ranked them 18? The only guy really, or two guys, but the only guy really worth something at a high level, the elite level, is Tristan Wirfs. Ryan Jensen at this point is still good, but we don't know how he's going to respond after the knee injury. But you got the Bucs interior ranked 18? Based on what? I just want to know. Sandoval 813. Sandoval 813. You got the Bucs interior ranked 18th. I just want to know the reason behind that. What did you see? Hashtag, what did your eyes tell you? Do y'all agree with that? I mean, agree to disagree from my point of view, but I just can't make a case. I'm just hashtag what your eyes tell you, said the Volley 1-3. I'm just curious. I just want to know what your eyes told you. Because I can pull up the video right now, NFL Plus, on a few games. And we can chop the tape up a little bit if you need me to. They stop the cap. I'm just curious. I love to hear people's reasons behind what they say. Because I'll give you my reasons behind what I say, whether you agree with me or not. But the Bucs interior, in my opinion, bottom 7. Yeah. Brady and those freaking breaking balls and those split finger fastballs and those two-seamers out of the strike zone throws he was making. Breaking ball, like, oh my gosh, man. Like, what are we doing? I got sick of Brady's breaking balls, man. It was ridiculous. Man. I was like, curveball, knuckleball. Like, what is this? I would say the Bucs are bottom 7 between. No, I'm bottom 9. So I'm gonna say between 23 and 32. The Bucs interior O-lineman, the interior situation is between 23 and 32. And I'm not going to say they're the worst, but I'm putting them in there. You can make a case. I don't think the Bucs are 32, but somewhere in that mid to late 20s. Change, yeah. Curveballs he was throwing. Breaking ball. Like, what is this? Stand in the pocket and throw the ball, man. Check down. Screen pass. Spamming screen passes all day. And then you blame Byron Leftwich. What are we supposed to do? He calls the plays. Brady be like, and Byron Leftwich gets the axe. And oh, by the way, Brady's chilling on the beach with Gronkowski and Edelman and Danny Amendola. And meanwhile, Leftwich can't even find a job because of Brady. Because he played like they didn't want to take a hit for most of the times. It's messed up that Byron took that fall by himself. And the guy that he took the fall for, not on the team. That's what bothers me. I told y'all, I knew this was going to happen, man. Messed up, man. It's messed up. Messed up. Breaking ball. I don't like that. Anyway, he said 35th. He said, bro, 3 backups on San Francisco. Big Buck said, the 3 backups on San Francisco's O-line can start for the Bucs right now. That's bad. Breaking ball. Sick of those breaking balls, man. And Kyle Trask and Baker Mayfield will throw the breaking ball too. Trust me. They're gonna throw some breaking balls. I don't think they're gonna throw it like Brady, but they're gonna throw some terrible throws. It's gonna be some terrible throws. Yeah, so. But there you have it. Dawand Jones, Anton Harris, both guys will be able to start right away. So, what's up, Luke? You late, Luke? You're late, Luke. Where have you been at, Luke? You don't think I can see you? You don't think I can? You're late, Luke. You thought, yeah, you can't walk in the locker room like that, bro. Can't you gotta put your finger up. Emoji-con finger. If you're gonna be late and you walk in late and you don't put emoji-con finger in a walking con, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you every time. It's all love. I'm gonna call you out. Tennis, I get it, but you still late. You gotta walk in, acknowledge. I'm late. Everybody else doing it. I can't let you slide, Luke. It's all love in the locker room. But you can't be late and not say, hey, man, my bad. Luke, you're late, Luke. Hashtag Luke, you're late. Come on, man. Tighten up. I'll make a video tomorrow. If you're going to be late, finger up. I'm walking in. Anyway, shouts out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. Thank you for joining Bucos Locker episode. Trenches matter. Hashtag trenches matter. As you can see right here. There we go. Trenches matter. So with that being said, we got more to talk about, folks. We got tomorrow and Friday, possibly Saturday. More tackles to talk about. So with that being said, fire those cannons, seize the day, raise the flag. Hashtag Luke, you're late. Hashtag what did your eyes tell you? Hashtag stay humble. Hashtag bus. Hashtag don't get mad at me. I don't play the game. I don't make the draft picks. I just talk about it. Hashtag life after Brady. It's going to be rough. Hashtag Jason Light, don't mess this up. Hashtag we need starters. Hashtag build the trenches. Hashtag no more Jags. Folks, draft around the corner. Hashtag walk the plank. Hashtag fire the cannons. Hashtag why? Hashtag what is this? Luke Gedeke? What is this? I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. We got more to talk about. Tackles. More tackles. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm out.